Well, Asfar getting used to playing in a super stadium back home, given the wealth of options that they now have in Rabat after the stadium construction boom in Morocco. Well, Algeria themselves have also been getting used to playing in a football stadium without a running track, which keeps the sound in, which is a huge bonus for any Algerian side. As we get kickoff underway, JS Cowley playing that wonderful atmosphere inside the Hossein Ait Ahmed Stadium. 49 years of age, the Portuguese. And some early work down the enables Kabali to start this game really well. Striker action for some of these players. Kabali is quite the control in the league. Start. Bot having been heavily used as a substitute beforehand. That gets cut out by Abdel Fattah Hajraf. And still, Kabali not fully clearing their line. The ball eventually comes down. Anas back, getting it out to the right-hand side. Little back flick as well. Yusuf. And fine voice. Well, the player down in the area. But and after that, brighter stuff. Asfar, who are rallying superbly well. And getting a strike on goal as well. Did that go behind for match day 2? He has had a lot of injuries. Coming into the side today, this is promising from Kabali. He's done well, the goalkeeper, not to bring his opponent down into the area. It goes, it could be anywhere. And eventually it is cleared away. And Kabali will have a corner, roared on. Mohamed outswinger. And that's not the best setup by back, and it might well be another corner. Mohamed Reda Hamidi with the delivery, chance here, a goal, and I think that took a little touch before going behind. Well, some of the supporters possibly thought that that was flying in. Did really well not to bring down the Cavalier man in front of him. Well, this is going to be a feature appearance. So, delivery comes in, doesn't beat the first. Showing no signs of a hangover. Win for Al Ali. He has now scored in every single round of the group stage so far. That's a superb ball in from Mahrib, and it had to be turned around smartly so by Mendy. During it did not reach its intended target. And swung in, and it will be a goal kick on this occasion and not another. And space down this left-hand side. What can they do with it? Not from this game into account. Have got just 1 point apiece. So, Mahrib, a space on this left-hand side if they can find it. Well, he tried to get it into the middle, came down, wants the yellow card. Mahyus as well. He won't take this one either. In it goes and headed over and behind. Well, it was the big man from the back who's come up. Zinedine Belaid. Well, they managed to get their foot on the ball about 10 minutes ago. Mamari again. Targets in the middle to aim for. A really important header away from Mendy. Well, once again, we're seeing from an own goal. Boudabouz goes deeper this time. And he tries to put it in between goalkeeper and forward line, and just too much on it. Well, both these teams today have seen little action so far in the campaign. And really impressing. And he's got work here to do, and he's just going to keep his eye on it as it sails over the bar. Just about keep it in. On the attack. Options in the middle. Number 20 for Kabali. Oh, the pass was nice. And just as the build-up was looking in good shape and fitness today, as he tries to prevent Fali's Fattah Hajraf's delivery be like. And it goes in, goes short. Gets another chance to put this in, as does the keeper, to redeem himself, and that's a better contact from Merba. Bot's just trying to tiptoe his way through. But too much traffic in that central area. Hajraf again. That's nice play towards Haba. Play on, says the referee for now. Chance to strike out goal straight at Merba. And the Cavalier player Good run from Boudebouz. And an important challenge as well. Boudebouz nicely round the corner. What's the delivery like? Into the middle it goes and cut out as well. Deeper this time. And attacked. But Asfar should be able to clear their lines. And that's a thumping challenge coming in to stop Hamadan getting away. And Hamadan still down on the floor. And Hadraf now, space on the left-hand side if he can play it, goes to himself. He can make it 1-0. He cannot. Well, superb goalkeeping from Gaya Merba in his first serious action of the game. Hadraf and through. The chance of the game without. He sits second in the Moroccan league to Asfar, and most impressively, we will see. First up it's El Fali, well, the flag's already up, so that wouldn't have counted whatever had happened from there on in. Straight into the action, into the middle it goes. Oh, Madani. Mahious. Still he goes, Mahious up against Mendy. Mendy recovers at the concession of a corner. This time around. Headed away by Hrimat. Back up after that knock. Mendy again. That's nicely played. Hamoudan does come forward at pace. Just Boudebouz trying to make things happen with that wonderful foot of his, and he's won a free kick in again with the opportunity from a set piece. That's a better ball in. Kabali trying to find a goal before the break, and Mendy, well, he's read that really well and used his body wisely as well. And the complaints surge in his direction into El Fali. El Fali sighting it up and just was about to pull the Kaba into the middle, and he's going to win a corner. Hadraf into the middle it goes, and Merba very comfortable. Creed just gets something on it, but asking a fair amount of Mahious. Mahious in the middle. He lays it up. And the striker goal, it just wasn't really caught at all by Hamidi. Managed to get is his want. The 27-year-old. Well, another big shout. Akhrib, the player, with it. Is that going to change as Boudebouz on the volley? Oh, against the post. Oh, how was the Kabali skipper to breaking the deadlock, and then on the turn, another chance goes begging. Unable to keep it on target. Here you are. Asfar, striker goal, takes a deflection, that'll be a corner. And this is nice and down in the area. Well, always looking for the decision. Hamidi meeting return for the Angolans. The good national team. We need Regragui. And a missed penalty away from winning it. And then if he had been, Mahious. Does it go over him up to Akhrib? Nearly 2 decades ago. To Asfar, well, only one team has more titles in black. Well, that's deep, and it's all the way across. It is home to the Kabil Berber so far. Ultimately to El Fali. Camera in the middle. Inside the stadium. Just a bit too much on it. Noadni. No appearances for Asfar. Noadni. Driving, but Hamidi finally comes to the party, then he goes down. Kabali deliveries have come to naught. Here is Boudebouz with the strike. Well, that was a super effort, and it needed saving, and Ayoub El Hayati did really well. Well, they mixed up the free kick, Kabali, and on this occasion they really did test the Asfar goal. And he goes deep, and it is won by a The Moroccans leading the charge. He just overran it in the end. Well, battling against Hamadoun. They have survived so far. Boudabous, again, just like earlier in the game, guilty of not beating the first man. Took on arrow, footwork, Bada. So useful with both his feet, the Ivorian midfielder. Space on the left-hand side to deliver a good ball in. Well, he was looking for Messaoudi in the tournament this season. Struggling to get to grips with it a little. Well, Merva's come an awfully long way from goal, but it's not going to Kabali have the better record, by the way, 3 wins. The Asfar in their home city, Tocanero, look, Messaoudi, Bada, into Ahrib. Well, he wasn't going to have time to knock it up and let it come down there. Just 20 years of age. Well, he's got Kaba in the middle, looking for Kaba. Well, down Bada, here is Boudabous. Into the middle it goes. And will it come back to him? Mahius looking into the middle, and Kabali looking for a penalty. And it is not coming their way. El Fali. Hadraf. Into the middle it goes. Kaba is into Boudabous. And a free kick does go. Kabali's hoping to beat the World Cup with Algeria. Ahrib. And then take it short. Bada back into Boudabous. And that'll be another corner. It's far, but also this their first game in 2 months. The jump. Messaoudi does and wins the ball back for his side. Messaoudi. Boudabous! And Boudabous just over the bar again. Well, he is the man who's come closest. Tight. Hamidi. Boudabous. He just couldn't. Out swing up and headed on target and headed over the goal as well. Side. Hamidi. Got in behind. Ahrib. Strength just ultimately unable to. Ahrib, he's done really well there. Then he gets clipped. And that will be vibe. Boudabous with the delivery. And Boudabous once again only finding a far counter. Hadraf. First time into the middle. Bada striding forward. And still. And down he goes. Deliver the knockout blow.